like you do. I can lie for you. And if you grieve for me, I need to die for you, baby. I'm ready for you. Give it all to you. I'm ready for you.
KUFM 92.7 KUFM News. Concise, precise, balanced, unbiased.
We are live from Benin City to the world. This is 92.7 KUFM News Talk.
The time is 6:30 a.m. Good morning and welcome to News Dawn on 92.7 KUFM Benin City. First, the headlines. Gunmen kidnap Nigerian Immigration Service spokesperson in Benin. APC denies postponing membership revalidation. Murik urges security agencies to go after criminal herdsmen. On business, NBS confirmed rise in food prices in December 2020. And in sports, Bruno Fernandes scores superb free kick to knock Liverpool out of FA Cup. Details of these and more after this break. I am Charles Oporum. Now the news in detail. The Public Relations Officer of the Nigerian Immigration Service, Edo State Command, Bridget Esene, has been abducted. She was abducted on Sunday in Benin on her way to church. It was learned her abductors were yet to contact her family for ransom as at the time of this report. She was waylaid at Ikweniro off Agbo Road, dragged out of her car and pushed into the kidnapper's vehicle, which sped off amid sporadic gunshots. A top official of the NIS in Edo, who confirmed the kidnap, said the Senate's car had been recovered from the scene while the hoodlums escaped through the Benin-Auchi Expressway. The All Progressives Congress, APC, says it has not postponed the planned membership revalidation exercise scheduled to commence on Monday, January 25, 2021. The party, in a statement signed by its National Secretary, Caretaker/Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, John Akban Udo-Odege, said the news is fake and highly mischievous. He said the APC membership registration, revalidation and update exercise remains on course and commences as scheduled and will be followed by a train-the-trainer workshop. The Commissioner of Police in Oyo State, Ngozi Onadeko, has called for calm in the state, promising that action will be taken against those behind the recent violence and ethnic tension. A statement issued on behalf of the Commissioner by the command spokesperson, CSP Fadeyi Olugbenga, on Saturday said investigation into the arson and breach of peace which occurred at Igangon will be investigated to a logical conclusion and culprits shall be brought to justice. The police boss, who blamed the situation in the state on the inciting pronouncement of Chief Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, warned that security agencies will not watch while criminal elements take laws into their hands. The statement, however, did not confirm or deny a report that the Inspector General of Police had ordered Adeyemo's arrest. Adeyemo had issued a quit notice to herders in the state and on Friday held a rally in Igongo to buttress his position. Meanwhile, the Muslim rights concern has urged Southwest leaders to consider many Yorubas living in the northern region of the country in issuing quit notices to Northerners. This was contained in a statement by the director of the organization, Ishak Akintola, on Sunday. Akintola also challenged the security agencies to arrest criminal herdsmen in the Southwest. He called for dialogue and wider consultation, advising the federal government to apply caution in handling the fragile situation. Elsewhere, the Socio-Economic Rights and Accountability Project, SERAP, has asked the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development, Sadia Umar Farouk, to publish details of the proposed payments of 729 billion naira to 24.3 million poor Nigerians for 6 months. The non-governmental organization also wants the minister to provide details about the mechanisms and logistics for the payments, list of beneficiaries, how they have been selected, projected payments per state, and whether the payments will be made in cash, through bank verification numbers, or other means. In a Freedom of Information request signed by SERAP Deputy Director Kolawole Oluwadari, the organization request follows the announcement by the minister last week that the federal government would pay about 24.3 million poor Nigerians 5,000 naira each for a period of 6 months. She had disclosed the plan at the inauguration of the federal government's emergency intervention database for the urban poor, saying the payments would serve as a cushion for those further impoverished by the COVID-19 pandemic. But SERAP is demanding an explanation of the rationale for paying out the amount, which it says translates to 5% of the country's budget of 13.6 trillion naira for 2021. It also wants to know if the proposed spending is part of the 5.6 trillion naira budget deficit. Coming up in the moment, 12 killed as trailer crushes students, others in Ondo. Stay with us, please.
At split seconds, there is a lot happening around us, but we can't be everywhere all the time. We've got work, families, and chores to cater to, and most importantly, time to rest. And that's why having reliable partner like KUFM News is important. Sleeping? We don't. We work round the clock, bringing you stories as they break from Nigeria and across the world. We would stop at nothing to keep you informed, because KUFM News is all about you and stories that affect you. Politics, business, human interests, sports, entertainment, just name it. We've got you covered. KUFM News. Timely, precise, spot on.
Welcome back. 12 persons have been confirmed dead while the search continues for others in an accident that occurred near the entrance gate of the Adekunle Ajasin University, Akungba Okoko, in Akoko Southwest Local Government Area of Ondo State. The accident was said to have occurred when a truck coming from Obajana in Kogi State lost control and rammed into some shops and crushed both students and traders. It was gathered that many of the victims were in the shops transacting business. Ondo Police spokesman ASPT Leo Ikoro confirmed the incident but said 8 bodies have been recovered from the scene of the incident. Ikoro said efforts were on to recover other trapped victims who had been stuck inside some of the shops. Elsewhere, gunmen have killed the chairman of Adokola Local Government Area of Taraba State, Saliu Dovo. His murder followed his abduction by the men in the early hours of Sunday at his residence in Sabongeri area of Jalingo, the state capital. A family source who preferred anonymity said the gunmen took the LGA chairman to an unknown destination and a few hours later called his family members to come pick up his corpse in the bush. The state's police public relations officer, David Misal, said 2 persons have been arrested in connection with the crime and an investigation has been launched to further unravel those behind the dastardly act. Coming up in a moment on our business news, National Bureau of Statistics confirms rise in food prices in December 2020. Details in a moment after this break.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 600 billion, and the last kobo. Oh yes, we follow the money. It's all about the business and the business of business. The gains and the losses. The bulls and bears. The rise and falls. The risk and the satisfaction of seeing the last kobo rise to millions. On KUFM's business news, the simple and complex jargons of business just make sense. Get the trending news on the morning market, forecast, investment opportunities, policy changes, and other breakout information on the ever-busy world of business. KU Business News, Monday to Friday on our news dawn, 6:30 to 7 a.m.
Welcome back. You're still on to News Dawn at 92.7 KUFM Benin City. And over now to business, where the National Bureau of Statistics has disclosed in its selected food price watch that food prices rose in the country in December 2020. Part of the report obtained revealed that food price watch data for December 2020 reflected that the average price of 1 dozen of agric eggs medium size increased year on year by 9.12% and month on month by 0.98% to 499 naira 55 kobo in December 2020 from 494 naira 72 kobo in November 2020. While the average price of a piece of agric eggs medium size, price of one, increased year on year by 11.49% and month on month by 1.43% to 45 naira 40 kobo in December 2020 from 44 naira 75 kobo in November 2020. The average price of 1 kg of tomato increased by 17.51% and decreased by 1.92% to 310 naira 10 kobo in December 2020 from 316 naira 16 kobo in November 2020. It added that the average price of 1 kg of yam tuber increased by 12.89% and decreased by 1.17% to 233 naira 48 kobo in December 2020 from 236 naira 25 kobo in November 2020. The NBS also disclosed that the consumer price index, which measures inflation, increased by 15.75% year on year in December 2020. On month-on-month basis, the headline index increased by 1.61% in December 2020. The urban inflation rate increased by 16.33% in December 2020 from 15.47% recorded in November 2020, while the rural inflation rate increased by 15.20% in December 2020 from 14.33% in November 2020. And that's it on business. Over now to sports, where Bruno Fernandes scores superb free kick to knock Liverpool out of FA Cup. This and more in our sports bulletin shortly. Stay with us. Bruno Fernandes' superb free kick gave Manchester United a 3-2 win in a thrilling FA Cup tie with bitter rivals Liverpool at Old Trafford on Sunday. The visitors led in the 18th minute through Mohamed Salah, who then equalized after Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford had scored for the Red Devils either side of the break. Fernandes came off the bench to net the winning goal in the 78th minute after Fabinho had fouled Edinson Cavani on the edge of the area. In other FA Cup results, Chelsea defeated Luton Town 3-1 at Stamford Bridge, with Tammy Abraham scoring a hat-trick, while Everton beat Sheffield Wednesday 3-0. Leicester City knocked out Brentford 3-1, and Burnley advanced after a 3-0 victory over Fulham. And finally in sports, Sunshine Stars and Nasarawa United record away wins in the Nigerian Professional Football League on Sunday. Sunshine Stars and Nasarawa United recorded away wins in the Nigerian Professional Football League on Sunday. The Ondo State outfit beat their hosts Dakada FC 2-1 in a thrilling contest at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo. Sadiq Yusuf directed his header into the net from Sheun Olulayo's corner kick in the 12th minute, but Jesam Edet equalized for the home team a minute after the hour mark. Yusuf scored the winning goal in the 67th minute after another assist by Olulayo. Nasarawa United came back from a goal down to claim a 2-1 win over Warri Wolves in Uzoro Delta State. Uche Inwarulam headed Wolves in front from a Jumbo Wisdom pinpoint cross in the 21st minute, while Silas Nwankwo equalized for the visitors in the 63rd minute after a poor defending by the home team. Chinedu Ohanachom scored the winner for Nasarawa United 12 minutes from regulation time and moved to top spot with 14 points from 6 matches. Warri Wolves are 15th with 6 points from 6 games. Elsewhere, Heartland claimed their second win of the season, edging out Aqua United 2-1, while Abia Warriors were held to a goalless draw by MFM FC. Rangers International and Lobby Stars played out a goalless draw, and Kwara United beat FC Ifeanyi by 1-0. That's it on sports, and with that sports story, we come to the end of our package this morning. But before we leave, a quick recap of the headlines. Gunmen have kidnapped the Immigration Service spokesperson in Benin City. The APC have denied postponing their membership revalidation. And Murik has urged security agencies to go after criminal herdsmen. Do remember that the continued unity of Nigeria is a collective responsibility. Be sure to play your part. Do not forget, you can listen to us from anywhere in the world by visiting our website at www.kufm.net, or you can download our mobile app from the Google Play Store. We are also live on YouTube at KUFM Nigeria, and you can also listen to us on radiogarden.com. KUFM News Dawn was produced by Nlebedum Asagwaram. I am Charles Opurum saying thanks for listening and good morning.
.7 K